Hey y'all. Been a little bit since the last episode. Let's get into it. TNS was tonight, number 29, I think. I got 49th out of however many people entered. Um, I went 2-2, lost to a really good Lily player, and also lost to a pretty good Ken player. Um, I definitely know what I did wrong against Ken. Which I'll talk about before I start watching those replays. Lily, I had some really bad projectile usage, and I really need to drive reversal her like spiral thing. I think I've talked about that in a previous episode. But anyway, I went 1-3 against both of them, so let's watch some replays. I haven't watched a replay in a bit, so I need to remember what the never mind, I don't remember what pause is. Also, just a fun little call out. I hit 1600 MR earlier this week. I think that's wholly due to reviewing my VoDs. So it feels good to feel like I'm leveling up. Which I played a 1650 Kimberly before this, which I really only like reviewing my losses, even though I do think there's stuff I could learn from that set. But yeah. The one thing about this Lily player that she does really well is, sorry, I need to turn my headset down. That music is kind of loud, and I'm gonna turn it down for y'all as well. The one thing she does really well is play defensive. I feel like I couldn't open her up a lot. She backdashes a lot to get out of my grabs, and I never punish it. You're also gonna start to see she'll I'm so inclined to press parry when people jump in on me. Yeah. Also, I never expect to hit these jump-ins if someone hasn't like already pushed an obvious button, so I do not get a good punish. Pushing buttons at a bad range. Right there, I was looking to buffer a DP if she went in with her thing. I go for grabs way too many times. Yeah, Counter's Fire just like beats the shit out of me here. This happens a lot this set. I don't really know what happened besides me being bad, obviously. Luckily, don't get the punish. Catch her in the air. That worked out really well. Should have DP'd. I really, like, when whatever interaction happens, someone jumping in, I anti-air them, I DP them, and I'm going for the fireball and wake up, it's just not good. Like, sometimes I get a little bit of chip damage or whatever, but more often than not, it hurts me. He was looking there for my jump in, and I was purposely trying to wait to like, all right, he's gonna feel like he's waited enough, and he now needs to make a decision instead of wait for me to anti-air. And it kind of worked out for me, but I'm still like, I don't know how to get out of this situation. Bad fireball in a position that he can kill me. You got it, Lily. You beat my ass. Pretty bad jumping in my opinion. That fireball was okay. I was waiting a little bit to try to like maybe catch her like trying to take a throw. I do catch her on a grab here. I'm trying to get some additional pressure. Should have been a DP, but I'm not confident in my cross cuts. I want to see why was I able to parry that? I'm guessing she just hit a really like late hitbox of it. I have this problem where I parry a move from too far away, I crouching medium punch, and then I can't hit anything else. What I can do is I could do the like shoulder tackle, and I could also do heavy knuckle like uncharged for a bit of extra damage, but I don't know. Yeah, I need to figure that out because I end up just like basically punching someone for perfect parrying them once, and that's it. Get caught a little bit. She was waiting for my DI. I get out of the corner here. I think she techs my throw. I could have killed, I think. So that was my round to win. It's funny that I hit the crouching heavy punch there because like that's not my intention. I'm trying to bounce her against the wall. I'm in a good spot to win the round, and I get the counter hit, which means I can then medium punch again. So I find my way out of the round. I think I just make some good decisions. She's very antsy in the corner, and I don't play enough around that for the entire set. Man, throwing fireballs at the start of the set I feel like is just like... It's not rock, paper, scissors, but it's like, oh, if you drive rush at me, which Lily's not going to do, you can beat it with the fireball. But if they jump, they beat my fireball. And if you just sit there and they jump, you know, you can DP them. But she gets a free win stock. She gets a second win stock. I'm not really happy with this scenario. She gets 3 win stocks and gets to level 3 me. Just put myself in a bad spot. How did I originally get hit there? Let me just check again. Yep. She walks back so much during this set. We haven't seen it much, but she'll also start backdashing too. And I'm just in such a bad spot. I miss a lot of cancels. I mean, it's a good thing I don't cancel there because I get burnt out and then I just lose the round if I don't play perfectly. And even then, I'm pretty sure she could set up to just kill me. But yeah, so big thing here is just like she's playing to not get grabbed, and I keep trying to grab her. We'll watch the one that I win. I think this one's pretty cut and dry. I get a lot of like crouching medium kicks and good reads in the corner. Probably won't pause or dissect this one too much. I try to do a little bit of baiting at the start with this because sometimes people don't know that this is +1 for Luke, but this person's high enough MR. I expect them to know. I was like gonna try to DP, and then I was like, I'm gonna fuck this up. Let me parry. She definitely had an opportunity to grab. I need to think about more if people like I'm crouch blocking someone and they drive rush, like if I'm ready to like DP them, because there's some characters like Marissa I'm always ready for it because I know the times where she wants to do it. I just need to get in the mindset for other characters because if I interrupt there with the OD DP, I feel pretty good. Bad jump. There, I think I'm considering offensive option again, but then I'm like, I need to go back. I also get hit by a lot of crouching lows here. I don't know if that's supposed to be a safe jump. Let me see what his inputs are. So he's holding down back and he's trying to crouch and kick me. So I'm not sure. Might just be like a fake safe jump. I'm trying to build a little bit of time for me to be able to jump in. I do a little bit of damage. That punish could have been way better. This punish also could have been way better. Dude, I was so proud in this moment. Because like one of my big things here is like, all right, I jump. I have now like I've done an interaction, and the same thing can happen if they jump up and I like crouching heavy punch to where they like I'm on the ground, they're in the air. And generally what I go for is I grab because most people aren't trying to ODDP and they're just like expecting you to try to like start hitting them or something. So usually I get free grabs, at least at like my elo. But I'm like, dude, I'm gonna hit the ground first, dude. I'm just gonna fucking jump. Dude, it felt so good. I mean, a lot of quarter situations are just reads, but I think it's fun to get pumped up about the rounds that you make good reads on. I get the DP, feeling good about that. Once again, he's moving back immediately on the block. So because he's too far, generally here if I hit this, I want a crouching light punch and then medium DP, but I can't and it whiffs. I actually expect here to overshoot. So that's why this combo, it sucks, and it should have been way more damage. Crouching heavy punch is a bad idea. I should just cross up DP'd. Or crosscut, sorry. I'm trying to fight my way out. That's a really bad DP. I could have just lost the round off of that. I'm parrying here because I'm like worried it's a safe jump, so let me try to get a perfect parry. Not feeling pretty good. Just ate a bad anti-air. I DP because I'm like, dude, just get me the fuck out. I'm gonna push forward. I'm gonna try to get some hits. Here, I level 3. I'm like, I don't think I kill. She's in burnout. I don't even remember what I do. That's right. I bait. I don't think I get chipped out by a level 3, but it's entirely possible. Also, level 3 is a grab, I'm pretty sure, so he could have just level 3'd me, and I think that hits. So I gotta make recognition in that situation that I probably need to back further up or consider jumping, but then he just anti-airs me and kills me at that health range. It's actually not the easiest spot. Maybe I'm not supposed to push up on her. I wish I could like insert myself into there and make Lily level 3 to see. But anyway, that's where the good stuff ends. Now we get into less fun. I don't press an aerial, which I definitely should have. I get command grabbed. I get grabbed so much. It's, I think, my worst trait. I just like drive rush here. There's no reason to do that. I need to just walk up. Like, I'm just asking for punishment. I get hit by that Condor Spire a ton. Again, I hit that crouching medium punch at a range where I can't do anything. I try to go into the target combo. I need to stop, also, a separate topic besides the I need better follow-ups on the crouching medium punch at full range. I need to stop ending this light punch target combo after the medium button because I'm -9. I'm just asking to get blown up. Here, if I'm like, if I want to be safe, I need to just, I can Sandblast, hoping that they're not going to DI, and if they do, they get me. Or OD Sandblast, and that gets me out of it. But good players are going to blow me up for that. Bad drive rush gets me killed. I think at that short range, I probably don't need to be drive rushing her. I need to consider the timing because she wants to push me into the corner more. Why did I even get hit here? I was starting to crouching medium kick. Getting zoned out a little bit. You can see when in games where I struggle to do well in neutral, I just start to like get at like a medium range that like none of my attacks will hit and drive rush in, and I need to be considering more options. I tried to drive rush cancel there and I think I missed. Trying to shimmy a grab. Great Condor Spire from her. She does this and I don't make the recognition either. She holds like charging the Windstock. I think baiting my DI. Because I think she can like stop doing that and react and DI drive impact my drive impact. But she just delays and then does it anyway, where if I just threw my DI later, I'd get her. Take a ton of damage here. I hit a crouching medium punch, but I do nothing off of it. Bad jump in to use my my heavy punch in the air. Again, I'm just trying to get close enough to do anything. There, I let the DI rock too soon, so she just blocks me. And then I'm just dead here because I press a crouching medium punch that can't hit. So, drive rush at bad times when I'm nervous instead of just like, look, if someone's not going to push you forward, walk them down. Like that's, I think the biggest thing I need to do is like, don't throw random buttons in neutral when I'm not at a good space. Walk people down if they're not going to play your game. And just like throw better fireballs because I'm going to throw some bad fireballs here. Happy with that DP. Yep, there is the backdashes that start to come out. I got lucky that I didn't get punished on the jump in that I was able to parry again. And then also I did my drive impact too early, but it worked out. That when you put someone in the corner and you're like, oh, I want to do meterless pressure, you do crouching medium punch. If it hits, you do standing light kick, and then you can do light knuckle. I'm not confident in doing the light knuckle timing right, because if you do it a little bit late, they just block and get a free punish, and she'll side swap. Or I don't know if Lily can specifically side swap, but lots of characters will. Crazy that he just lets the like charge go there, because if I drive impact again, where I have the past 2 times, I just hit him with it. I put him in the corner. I'm feeling pretty good. He just jumps when he's under pressure, and I don't make the realization here. I burn myself out. I'm in like a horrible spot. Here I'm kind of thinking like, oh man, if you want to drive impact me, it's fine. I get command grabbed. Later, I think in this set, right here, I'm actually trying to jump out. I'm going to get caught. I can't get closer to do anything more than my target combo. I need to just medium. This dude wants to jump out of the corner. I'm not making a recognition of the like habits that this player is making when they're scared, which is, I think when I do the best is when I like I don't know what video I was watching, but someone was talking about how top players, like, they feel out basically what are the options that people take. It might have been Say Jam. And then they start to do options to force you into those scary scenarios or these like premeditated situations where they're like, okay, now I'm making you think that you should do this, and when you do it, I've already, wanted you to do that, so then I counteract it. And I think in Masters, I do that sometimes inadvertently. I'm just like, oh, okay, I've grabbed you twice. Now you're really like thinking about teching, so I'm actually going to do 2 meaties into a drive impact. But I don't like consider that in all of the points leading up to that interaction to cause that. I just get grabbed here. Feels pretty bad. There was no punish counter, so I definitely could have teched the grab. Just charges Windstocks. Could have been a huge punish here, but I was like, oh, I'm not going to push a button. I'm just going to grab. I got some damage. Text my grab. Bad range to be pressing buttons. I think that jump was okay. I take a little bit of damage. I can't drive reversal that one. Again, I'm just not jumping. Again, I get some confirms. I'm feeling pretty good. Drive gauge is not that bad. I just get crossed up and I die here. I just don't make intelligent, I think we should watch this entire corner sequence because I think there's so much for me to learn here. He is plus here. He pushes himself out of range, and I hit this crouching medium punch, and I do nothing with it. I think I need to micro step forward there. I need to start building a little bit of space. I try to jump, the timing's really bad. Luckily he doesn't go for a grab there when I'm parrying his drive rush in. He dashes in, which is crazy, and I hit the crouching medium kick, but there's no punish or counter hit for me to get a bit of extra reaction time to do the target combo part where you kind of shoulder them, but not his shoulder charge. So that's my opportunity to get out. I get punched, I tap parry, I lose some drive gauge. He dashes up again. I did not recognize this at all that he dashed up twice here. I get crossed up. I don't keep holding parry. And then I just get level 3. And I think that's the was that the last one? Do I have one more? Yeah, okay, that was the last one. Yeah, so big things. I think I did a pretty good job of not burning myself in bad situations. I did at one point in a round where I was just I'm pressing buttons, and I ended up winning it. So I think it was fine. Medium buttons in neutral, or just buttons in neutral that are never gonna hit, and also aren't gonna this Lily isn't like a Lily I played last week where I was really clipping their normals, or whiff punishing them, I guess is what I mean. I needed to walk this person down. I needed to be more cognizant of grabs, and in the corner, I need to recognize people's defensive habits, because I think one that I don't catch as often as someone who likes to tech, or someone who likes to be really offensive out of the corner, or someone who likes to jump. I think occasionally I'll throw meaties to catch them, but not frequently enough. But that one I felt fine with. I don't think I've put enough time into the Lily matchup, so I think it's an uphill battle for me. This Kin one's a heartbreaker, because I feel like I recognized a lot during the match what I was doing wrong. I push bad buttons, I drop combos. I also kind of just let him walk over me a lot. I also, in this moment, and I don't make the recognition that, so there I jumped, heavy kicked. If I do heavy punch, my hitbox might actually beat this punch, and then I get a full combo. I get this trade a couple more times because I immediately do make the recognition. I need to jump in more if this is how he's going to do. I'm fine trading on these. He does end up DPing me a couple times during the set, but I could have had some better recognition. He also really likes to fireball after those situations. I think I fucked this combo up. I do, but then he tries to hit me, so I get a counter hit, so then I just get a little baby finish on the combo. I'm kind of mashing during that combo. To be honest, I need to be better at it. I feel not consistent with the timing on it. I'm not hitting anything with a crouching medium punch here. I'm not close enough for this to be a meaty. I'm just offering him the opportunity to whiff punish me, which is what he does. We get side swapped. At this moment, I'm trying to think about DPing while I'm in these block strings. I unfortunately get I get heavy knuckle instead of the crouching heavy punch, but I should have just anti-aired. Feels pretty bad there that happened. I've kind of given up on the round. I was like, I'm just gonna parry. If he grabs me, he grabs me. Not a good mindset. But I push bad buttons here. That's just straight up. I can't push buttons at those times. I make the recognition he's probably going to be. And this is like a simple flow chart. The round before I jumped in. Oh, okay, you're now waiting for the jump in. I'm just going to driver shot you and grab you. It doesn't always work, but it's worked enough that I keep doing it. I'm trying not to press bad normals. I'm trying to find. I'm honestly wholly thinking about jumping in on him, throwing a fireball. Again, if I use a different move. I got really lucky there that he dropped that. Again, still looking for a point for me to jump over a fireball. Waiting this long, this happens to me so often. I'll do a heavy punch, like someone sat in the corner, I'm like, oh, okay, I want to get some drive gauge back. So then I heavy punch. This 100% should have been standing medium kick. And then I don't get punished. I'm now set up to get burnt out. He makes the right recognition. I level 1 because I don't want to get burnt out. And I take huge damage here. Luckily he didn't. At this point, I think during his string I could have level 1'd. And just takes that like, hey, if I get if he blocks it, he blocks it, I lose the round. But if I think getting burnt out here means I lose the round anyway. Because at this point I'm just like, alright, he's eventually going to drive impact me. At this point I should just mash the level 2 on wake up if he's just gonna drive impact, because if I lose the meter and we go to the next game anyway. But so I die here. He does his super. Once again, pushed bad buttons. I do like that I saw that instance of that heavy punch missing, because that is something that happens frequently to me, of like they just jump in place or jump backwards. My girlfriend called me because she got off work and I didn't call. Gonna have to apologize. My YouTube career is popping off. I'm getting 4 views this video. I wanted to fireball. It just messy input from me. I see Ken going for like the kicks here, so I'm just buffering. All right, you're doing an attack. I'm gonna fireball you for free. Dash forward. I'm looking for his fireball. He knows I'm looking for it. I'm getting dashed on. Not the input I wanted at all, but I hit him. Cool. Okay, fireballs. He's not at a distance where he can really punish me. I'm trying to perfect parry that. I feel really good about that grab. Feel really good about the grab. I need to DP. He should be dead here, but I didn't have the recognition to do what I wanted. Dude, I'm so sad. I think I'm just outside the cancel window, because this move is special cancelable. I am the, like... So it's this frame when I'm 4 on my down that I see it. Yeah, I'm 14. Oh no, I'm not even 14. I'm like 28 frames after my medium punch. I'm super late. In the match I was like, I'm mashing, but super late. As I kill him there too. And now I'm in a bad spot and I get level 2 because, once again, the problem I have in these strings is that, you know, I'm kind of trying to do what that Lily did, where it's like, I just want to back up in the strings, but I get clipped by a low now because I'm holding just back, trying to walk back instead of crouching, and then, you know, that lets Kin just combo me to level 2. I think that's actually the biggest problem I had against this Kin, is that I try to, like, walk back to avoid grabs too much instead of being like, hey, you got the block string, I'm just going to take it. And I should just be trying to pay attention for the throw. Dude, this happens so often that he throws the fireball after the aerial trade. If I just jumped again, I drive rush into so many projectiles this set. He also doesn't throw out a lot of like moves in neutral. Like I have to get really close to him to like threaten with stuff that's going on. Again, I'm considering DPing, and then I'm thinking like, oh shit, I want to back up. Like, I'm thinking way too much about these scenarios. I was not ready for any of that shit to happen. I wasn't ready for that to happen. I should have been able to do huge damage. I definitely could have killed there on that crouching medium kick. At this point, I'm trying to be like, oh, you're gonna do like something stupid that's gonna let me hit you and critical art you. Should have done the block string into medium sandblast. But I was too eager, like, oh, I'm gonna do bullshit. So just through. Good to see though. I had not even like made the recognition that like, oh, I had him in a block string like potential. At this point, I lose the first 2 games. I'm like, all right, I'm fucking winning now. I dropped that combo. Feels bad. But I'm like, oh, I'm starting off this round like really strong. He gets a pretty big damage combo on me, but he's like really in burnout. I had a drive impact. I'm feeling super good. I'm like, I'm not taking the side swap. I'm taking the damage. Let's put some pressure on. I'm waiting for him to jump. At this point, I'm just like, alright, bro, you're just not really pushing buttons. You're not jumping into me. I'm just going to come try to grab you. I don't think he has a string there, meterless, that kills me with level 2. Unless it's like a jump aerial in, which I'm specifically looking to bait. Bad projectile. How do I win this game? Yeah, wait, how do I win this game? Oh, he doesn't like super punish me. I got really lucky. Yep, I got a standing medium kick more. I'm trying to, just trying to look for a shimmy there. I get some big damage here. I'm like, I don't want to level 3 in case I don't kill him. And then I get the kill here. Oh wait, I don't get the kill because I fuck up my super. But I just grab him and it's sandblast time. I don't think his level 3 will reach me. So I get a free game because he doesn't punish my mistakes and made more than me. I don't think there's much to say in that replay that went well, or like that's worth learning about. So far it's been crouching lows, walk people down, make recognition of habits, because again, this dude fireballs, I think, at like the same time after like trades and stuff. Again, like he's not always DPing me, so I should be testing that. He unfortunately catches me when I'm trying to crouch medium kick at, again, a bad range. I get throw lift here, surprise, surprise. I don't tech the third one because I tried to crouching medium punch, which was a bad idea. I get a trade here, which feels pretty good. Trying to get out, burn a lot of drive meter to do so. Get a good hit. Get some more good hits. Get a little lucky. Get lucky there. That's not a killable situation, I don't think. Feeling like I'm in a pretty bad spot here. I'm also a little proud of this one. I think I could have perfect light knuckled into level 1 and killed him, but in the moment I was like, man, I really don't want to not kill him. So let's go for the dash level 2, which I would assume that people who play Lucaton would say it's not a hard combo, but it's something I've recently learned. So also feel pretty good about hitting that in bracket. I get the grab. I'm like, dude, I'm in the zone, bro. I just shouldn't sandblast someone when they're in crouching medium kick range. I'm looking for a jump. Again, I'm just not ready to hit those. I need to. This is similar to like reaction tech chasing in Melee, where you grab someone on like Sheik, for example, you down throw them, and then like when they hit the ground, they just have 4 options, and it like you can react to what they do and then grab them again and do it ad nauseum. But when I try to learn stuff like that, or do like same thing with just throws and like re-grabbing people, if you ever have like a preconceived notion in your head of like they're going to like hold this way or they're going to hold that way, or my jump in aerial is not going to hit, like you don't prep yourself for the other situations, and then you just completely miss the opportunities. I really need to, as I'm jumping in and throwing the aerial, I need to like clear my mind and be like, let's see what happens, because there's enough time to react to it. But in my mind, I'm just like, it's not hitting because they haven't pressed a button. So I missed out on huge damage here. Bad drive rush. I get level 3'd. He saves his drive meter. I'm in a bad spot. Dude, in my head, I was like, dude, he may just drive impact me in the corner. I would have been in such a good spot if I had been able to drive impact him back. He may have died. I go for a last ditch get out of the corner, ODDP. There, it's probably better to level 1. But at that point, I was just like, actually, I can tell you why I didn't level 1. Because I was like, oh, well, if I lose this round and he blocks this, I go into the next round basically being a bar up on him. I should have grabbed him. The tick throws are kind of working. I didn't jump soon enough on the OD fireball, or just because it's OD, maybe I can't punish it. I've walked him into the corner. I need to put on pressure here and walk him in there more. Putting myself in the corner here with this jump and that weird grab, and then I get baited here. I take a ton. I'm ready to attack his throw. He finally Shoryukens me. And then I'm just dead to level 2 here. And this is once again just I'm throwing out a move that's just not gonna hit. Like he has done enough to push himself back. Like this crouching medium kick I think is fine if he's closer, and I'm expecting him to walk back on like wake up to bait to block my wake up like invincible move. But at this point where he has done that and walked backwards, especially against Kin with this standing heavy punch that's so good, I just kind of get destroyed. And that's it. Felt pretty good about how I played. Like I said, I beat a Kimberly that I felt pretty good about. I ran into a Plat Guile who, I mean, for his rank, I thought he was pretty good. I dropped, I had like a weird thing in my mind where I was just like dropping like combos by doing like the wrong buttons consistently. But after I like cleaned that up, it was a 3-0. But like I said, feel really good about how I played against the Kimberly, and I feel good about reviewing the VoD, seeing what I did wrong. Like I gotta not fireball at obvious times, push better buttons in neutral. When I'm feeling stuck in neutral, I need to consider multiple options because usually I get stuck in the like, oh, communication error, perfect. I'm usually feeling stuck in neutral, so I just keep trying to like, oh, I'm gonna drive rush in and like crouching medium punch or crouching medium kick, and instead like, hey, maybe I just like walk up and press medium kick, or you know I just walk them down and do something. You know, maybe it's just a standing back heavy punch to try to like catch a whiff, but yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll do another one. Oh, I have a local on Saturday, so next video I'll probably talk about that.